The Acadians were an ancient Mesopotamian people who flourished in what is now present-day Iraq, during the 3rd millennium BCE. The Akkadian Empire was the first empire in world history, and it is named after the city of Akkad, which is thought to have been located in central Mesopotamia, although the location of the city is still debated among scholars. The Acadians spoke a Semitic language, which is related to modern Arabic and Hebrew, and they are considered to be the first empire to have included a diverse population of peoples speaking different languages and cultures. The Akkadian Empire was founded by Sargon of Akkad, who is considered to be one of the first empire builders in world history. Sargon, who claimed to be a self-made king, conquered the city-states of southern Mesopotamia, and he established his capital at Akkad. He then went on to conquer other parts of Mesopotamia, including the Sumerian city-states in the south, and he expanded his empire to include parts of Anatolia, Iran, and the Levant. Sargon's empire was an ambitious venture. For the first time, the people of Mesopotamia were united under one rule. This achievement, which had never been done before, was due to the administrative system of Akkad, which was able to control the vast territory and its diverse population, as well as its military might. The Akkadian Empire reached its peak under Sargon's grandson Naram-Sin, who extended the empire's borders even further to include parts of present-day Syria, Iran, and Anatolia. Naram-Sin's conquests included the city of Ebla in present-day Syria, which was an important center of trade and culture, and he is also known for his building projects, such as the Ziggurat of Dur-Sharrukin, which was his capital. The empire was known for its military might and for its administrative and bureaucratic system, which was used to govern the diverse population of the empire. The Akkadian Empire was one of the first to use a standardized system of weights and measures, which made trade and administration easier throughout the empire. Akkadian literature, including epic tales such as the Epic of Gilgamesh and hymns, has also been passed down to us today. These texts provide a glimpse into the culture and beliefs of the Acadians, and they offer valuable insight into the lives of the people living in ancient Mesopotamia. The Akkadian Empire was eventually conquered by the Gutians, a mountainous people from the Zagros region, around 2154 BCE, but Akkadian culture and language continued to be spoken in Mesopotamia for centuries, and Akkadian became the lingua franca of the ancient world. Akkadian language and cuneiform script were used for official documents and literature even long after the fall of the Akkadian Empire. The legacy of Akkadian Empire, culture and language has been crucial in the development of Mesopotamia's successive civilizations, influencing the Sumerians, Assyrians and Babylonians, who came after them. It is considered as the first empire to have existed, and it set the stage for future empires in the region, and its model of administration, trade, and diplomacy would be used by empires that would come after it. Next, we will give a short list of some of the rulers of the Akkadian Empire. 1. Sargon of Akkad, 2334 to 2279 BCE. He is considered the founder of the Akkadian Empire. Sargon conquered the city-states of southern Mesopotamia and established his capital at Akkad. He went on to conquer other parts of Mesopotamia, including the Sumerian city-states in the south, and expanded his empire to include parts of Anatolia, Iran, and the Levant. He is credited with creating the first empire in world history. His empire was considered as an ambitious venture. For the first time, the people of Mesopotamia were united under one rule. 2. Rimesh, 2278 to 2270 BCE. He was the son and successor of Sargon. Rimesh continued his father's military campaigns and expanded the empire's territories further. He is also credited with building projects and for consolidating the administration system of the empire. 3. Naram-Sin, 2254 to 2218 BCE. He was the grandson of Sargon, and he took the empire to the height of its power. He extended the empire's borders to include parts of present-day Syria, Iran, and Anatolia, and he is also known for his building projects such as the Ziggurat of Dur-Sharrukin, which was his capital. He also initiated several military campaigns. Some of them were against neighboring states, others were against nomadic tribes. For Sharkali-Sheri, 2217 to 2193 BCE. He succeeded Naram-Sin, but there is not much information available on his reign. He is known to have faced internal rebellions, and his empire went through a period of instability, which seems to have led to the weakening of the empire. 5 Dudu, 2192 to 2189 BCE. He briefly ruled the empire, and not much is known of his reign. 6 Shudurul, 2188 to 2154 BCE. He succeeded Dudu, and like his predecessor, not much is known of his reign. The empire continued to face internal instability and external invasions. 7 Ibbi-Sin, 2153 to 2123 BCE. He was the last king of the Akkadian Empire, and during his rule, the empire was conquered by the Gutians, a mountainous people from the Zagros region, around 2154 BCE. This marked the end of the Akkadian Empire, but Akkadian culture and language continued to be spoken in Mesopotamia for centuries, and Akkadian became the lingua franca of the ancient world. Next we will go over a few of the cities in the Akkadian Empire. 1 Akkad. The city of Akkad is considered the capital of the Akkadian Empire, and it is where the empire gets its name. The exact location of the city is still debated among scholars, but it is thought to have been located in central Mesopotamia. The city was founded by Sargon of Akkad, the founder of the Akkadian Empire, and it was an important center of trade and politics. It's known for its impressive architectural structures such as the ziggurat, palaces, and administrative buildings. 2 Ashur. Ashur was an ancient city located in northern Mesopotamia. The city was an important center of worship for the god Ashur, and it was also a major center of trade and industry. The city was conquered by the Akkadian Empire and became an important administrative center under their rule. 3 Ur. Ur was an ancient Sumerian city located in southern Mesopotamia. The city was conquered by the Akkadian Empire, and it became an important center of trade and industry. The city was known for its impressive ziggurat, which was dedicated to the moon god Nana. 4 Ebla. Ebla was an ancient city located in present-day Syria. It was conquered by Naram-Sin of Akkad Empire during his military campaign. The city was an important center of trade and culture, and it's known for its impressive palace and its archive of cuneiform tablets, which provided valuable information about the political and economic structure of the city. 5 Nippur. Nippur was an ancient Sumerian city located in southern Mesopotamia. The city was an important religious center, and it was home to the temple of the god Enlil. The city was conquered by the Akkadian Empire, and it remained an important religious and administrative center under their rule. 6 Dur-Sharrukin. Dur-Sharrukin was a city built by Naram-Sin. It was his capital. The city was located in present-day Iraq, and it was known for its impressive ziggurat and palaces. It was a planned city, built according to the latest architectural and engineering knowledge. It was intended to be an administrative and religious center. It's worth noting that this list is not exhaustive. There were many other cities that were important during the Akkadian Empire, and each one of them has its own history, culture, and legacy. The Akkadian pantheon was a complex system of gods and goddesses, which was inherited from the Sumerians and incorporated gods from various regions and cultures. The Akkadian gods were associated with natural phenomena and human activities, and they were believed to have the power to influence the course of events in the world. The gods were worshipped through rituals and ceremonies, and they were often depicted in art and literature. Here is a list of some of the major gods and goddesses in the Akkadian pantheon. Anu was the god of the sky and the heavens, and he was considered to be the father of all the gods. He was also associated with law and order. Enlil was the god of wind, air, and the atmosphere. He was considered to be the king of the gods, and he was associated with the control of nature and the fate of the world. Ishtar was the goddess of love, fertility, and war. She was associated with the power of life and death and was also a goddess of the morning and evening star, Venus. Sin was the god of the moon, and he was associated with time and fate. He was also the father of the god Shamash, the sun god. The Acadians were an innovative people, and they made significant contributions to the development of Mesopotamian civilization. Here are a few of the inventions and innovations that can be attributed to the Acadians. Standardized system of weights and measures. The Akkadian Empire was one of the first to use a standardized system of weights and measures, which made trade and administration easier throughout the empire. System of law and justice. The Akkadian Empire also developed a system of law and justice, which was used to govern the diverse population of the empire, and it also helped to ensure that trade and commerce were conducted fairly. Architecture. The Acadians built monumental structures such as ziggurats. These were impressive architectural structures, which were used as religious temples. They also built other public structures, like palaces and administrative buildings, that reflected their high level of architectural knowledge. Water management. The Acadians built large canals, dams and irrigation systems to control water for agriculture and to prevent flooding. These systems helped to create a stable agricultural economy, which supported the growth of their cities. Military organization. The Akkadian Empire was known for its military might. It was able to conquer and control a large territory, and it had a well-organized military system, which included a standing army, a system of conscription, and a system of logistics to support the troops. Administrative system. The Akkadian Empire was the first empire to have an administrative system which enabled it to control and govern a vast territory. It was able to collect taxes and to maintain law and order through its administration system. The legacy of the Akkadian Empire on the Mesopotamia's culture, language, and technology was crucial for the development of the subsequent civilizations that followed it. The Acadians were preceded by the Sumerians, an ancient civilization that developed in southern Mesopotamia around 4500 BCE. The Sumerians are considered to be the first civilization in the world, and they developed a complex system of writing, law, religion, and architecture. They built impressive cities and monumental structures such as ziggurats, which were used as religious temples. They also developed a complex system of irrigation and agriculture, which allowed them to support large populations in the cities. The Acadians, who appeared around 2334 BCE, were heavily influenced by the Sumerians and adopted many of their cultural, technological, and societal advancements. They inherited the cuneiform script, the system of weights and measures, the architecture, the religious beliefs and practices, and the administrative system from the Sumerians. However, the Acadians also made important contributions of their own, such as the development of the empire and the military organization, which allowed them to conquer and control a large territory. The Akkadian Empire united the people of Mesopotamia under one rule and expanded the territory of the Sumerian city-states. And this created a diverse population which was governed by a centralized administration. The Akkadian Empire also introduced new gods and goddesses to the pantheon, and it developed a new form of government that was based on the idea of a divine king who was chosen by the gods. After the fall of the Akkadian Empire around 2154 BCE, several other civilizations succeeded it in Mesopotamia. The Babylonians, who appeared around 1800 BCE, were heavily influenced by the Akkadian and Assyrian culture and language, and they inherited their system of writing, law, religion, and architecture. However, they also made important contributions of their own, such as the development of astronomy, mathematics, and the creation of one of the most famous and important religious texts, the Enuma Elish. They also built the famous city of Babylon and the Hanging Gardens, which was considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. In summary, the Acadians inherited many cultural, technological, and societal advancements from their predecessors the Sumerians, but they also made important contributions of their own. They united Mesopotamia under one rule, expanded the territory, and created a diverse population. The civilizations that came after the Acadians inherited many of their cultural, technological, and societal advancements, but they also made important contributions of their own. Thanks for watching our video on the Akkadian civilization. We hope you learned something new about this ancient and fascinating civilization. The Acadians were a people who left a lasting legacy on Mesopotamian culture, language, and technology. Their innovations in writing, architecture, law, and administration laid the foundation for the development of subsequent civilizations. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.